Good morning, Peter here. In our video devotionals this month, we're thinking a little bit together about the relationship between faith and community. How would you describe your experience in Christian community over the years? Has it positively impacted your faith? Or would you say that your participation in Christian community has had a negative overall impact on your faith? Or perhaps you would describe it as being rather a neutral effect over the years. Well, the scriptures invite us to understand how important being involved in faith community is as we go through life, that the two are necessarily intertwined. And largely, participation in community has a positive regard as we read the scriptures, but we do find that it is quite clear there that being involved in community is not always an easy thing, and there are going to be difficult experiences and challenging times. Some of the verses that I point to in the scriptures which help me understand the importance of community when it comes to my own faith development are as follows. In the book of Proverbs, for instance, we read the following: "Iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens the wits of another." What I love about that verse is it reminds me that when I'm involved in community, it keeps my edge sharp, so to speak, when it comes to my faith and my belief. I'm involved with other people. I'm engaged in conversation and discussion, sometimes even disagreement. But there's something about being involved in community that really does keep us on our toes when it comes to our exercise and understanding of faith. And I think that's an important thing. It's been important to me over the years. And then in the book of Ecclesiastes, we read, "A threefold cord is not quickly broken." In that chapter, the author is speaking about the strength that we find when we're involved in community. One stick can be rather easily broken. You put two together, and that's more difficult. But when you have three, well, that's something that really can't be broken easily or readily. And that's a bit of wisdom from the tradition, which invites us to understand when we are together in community, there's real strength there. And then finally, I think of this passage from the Gospel of John. "By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." Now, that saying from Jesus reminds us that the core ethic of the Christian faith is that we love others. And we can't do that if we're not in community, or we can't do that as readily. Being in community is that place where we really practice what it means to love others selflessly and sacrificially. And then out of that experience, we are better situated to spread love in the world around us. That's what God created us to do. So maybe today you can think a little bit about your experience in Christian community over the years. How has that shaped you? How has that formed you? How has it sharpened you? How has it strengthened you? And how has it schooled you in the art of love? I hope you have a wonderful day today.